if you think 500 is too small, imagine yourself having a gathering of 500 people in your house or in your garden. What would you call that? Would that be a big party, a small party? So I joined YouTube about 4 years ago. I remember January 2020, I signed into YouTube, but I wasn't posting anything on that channel until about mid that year. So, and this is 2024. That makes it about 4 years I actually started YouTube. And when I started, I wasn't concerned about subscribers or likes or share or follow or whatever you want to call it. All I was doing on YouTube at that point in time was just a platform where I could like post my work, where I could like keep all I was doing at that point in time. And I could remember that time was COVID period, so I was mostly at home. Prior to that time, I wasn't doing anything filmmaking in particular. I was doing a little bit, but not like a professional filmmaking role. So I was doing more of photography until COVID came and I was indoor all the time. So I started watching a lot of YouTube. Though I've been watching YouTube before, but at that point in time I was home, so I had too many chance to watch YouTube. So I was watching YouTube a lot of time, and I picked up the interest in making films, and I was watching Daniel Schiffer, I was watching Peter McKinnon, I was watching Matty and all of those guys, and I was impressed with what these guys like, what they came up with every now and then. So I felt, I could give this thing a try. I had the time, I had friends around me that were willing to like support me and help me create stuff, and I started doing stuff. And to my surprise, one of the most viewed videos on my channel even at this point in time is a video I made for Monster Energy, and that was a spec card, and it has about 45,000 views at the moment, which even the current videos I'm doing now, where that I say that I can say that I'm like a little bit higher up compared to that time, still don't have up to half of 45,000 views. And that brings me to the point of, like I said, I started YouTube not with the minds of having subscribers or getting views. It's just a platform where I can like post my work, keep them there, and like if I want to make a reference to it, I can go back to it and or share it with the client that this is what I've done before. So until last year, and I started picking more interest in doing more of something like this, like talking in front of the camera. I did some maybe 2 years ago, but wasn't really, maybe once or twice in a whole year. But last year I started doing a little bit of this, but I wasn't consistent, and until this year I picked the interest again, and I've started again. I've been doing this. Then I think about 2 months ago I started posting regularly. Might not be as regular as other people on YouTube post, but I started posting regularly. In my own terms, that was regular at that point. And I started receiving comments from people that I don't even know. I started receiving likes, receiving subscribers. Like I started seeing the subscribe counts going up and up and up, and I was like, what's going on? Then to my surprise, it's just people interested in a couple of videos I posted around that time, and I was like, why not keep doing this thing? And if I'm getting these views, I'm getting these likes, definitely I'm doing something right. And for me, one of the things I ask myself when I changed my mind to making YouTube a professional platform for sharing filmmaking tips and tricks and talking about gears and all that related things about filmmaking, I used to tell myself that every video I make, there must be one thing, even if it's one person that will watch the video, the person must be able to grab one thing, like a take home from the whole video. And if that's not the case, then there's no point in posting that video. So for example, about 3 months ago, I think I made a video. I was at the point of editing the video, and I felt this video is not like going to do anything to anybody in my own mind, and I felt there's no point in posting it. So I deleted the whole file. And to be open, it's better if I don't have videos on my channel. I know consistency help channel growth and all of that, but I rather prefer to post something that can educate others or what others can learn from. Even me personally, I learn from my videos, so I rather post stuff that I know that can benefit others rather than just post just to get likes or like a clickbait kind of posting. So that's not in my ideology for this particular channel. So all I do is talk about filmmaking, talk about gears we use, and talk about how to improve our skills, because if you talk more about the gears and you don't actually upskill your skill, you end up having the best gear and you don't know how to use it, which is not the reason why we get the gears in the first place. So I do all of that, talk about the gears, talk about filmmaking in general, talk about lighting and all of that. So which at this point I currently have 500, maybe 505 or 506 subscribers. And to be sincere with you, I won't say YouTube is easy. For start, I won't say it's easy. Maybe when you get to a point, it's not even easy even when you get to that point, because you still have to show your consistency, you still have to show up every now and then. And even when you get to that point, you don't want to start posting stuff that are not related to your channel or stuff that are not beneficial to others or people that are watching your videos, because at that point people will start losing interest and it might end up affecting your subscribers count and it might start going down. So there is no easy point in YouTube. It's just all about your consistency. You just need to put in the hard work, especially for people that are just starting. For me, to those early years, 2020, 2021, I wasn't really concentrating on the number of subscribers, but at the point when I started counting, or let's say last year when I started like putting more effort into it, the numbers weren't moving. Like it was like static. It was like the 200, 300 especially looks like the number that doesn't like increase at all. It was like 300 for almost a year or a year plus. So it was around 333 something until I think later this year. Then it went from 300 to 500 now. So you need the hard work, you need the dedication, you need consistency. I also would say again, at the point of consistency, don't take it for granted that you end up posting things that are not beneficial to people that are watching you. So don't just get too involved in having to post content regularly and ignore the fact that you have to post relevant content or content that can help others. I won't say it's easy. At the same time, it's not like it's hard. You just need that dedication to YouTube entirely. So if, let's say, you are a full-time worker and you want to do YouTube as a side interest, so you don't need to like put so much effort. You can't compare yourself to like Peter and all of those guys that are like, they've been doing it for many times. Some of them are like full-time YouTubers, and most of the people that are doing are not full-time. Maybe they have their own job. Maybe you have your own job that you are doing Monday to Friday, 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, and you still want to do YouTube. It could just be 2 videos you can start with in a month, or 1 video in a month, but show up every now and then. Record your video. If you can, edit it as soon as you can, and make sure the other thing you can do is like set timeline, set time frame for posting your videos. Maybe you want to be posting 2 times in a month. Maybe it's the first week or the third week, or it's the second week and the fourth week. Set a particular time. Don't just say at the 3rd week of the month I'll be posting my video. Set a particular day for that. Like for example, I set this particular day that I should be able to hit 500 subscribers. Now I set that last month. At that point I was on 400 and maybe 425. So luckily for me, I'm here today. I have the 500 subscribers, and I would like to say this at this point, that if you think 500 is too small, imagine yourself having a gathering of 500 people in your house or in your garden. What will you call that? Would that be a big party, a small party? So imagine you now have different race, black, white, brown, whatever color you want to call it, because all over my channel I have people from almost everywhere in the world. Like you have people from Africa, people from America, people from Europe, and people from Asia, so people from Australia and all of that. So if you have all of those people, 500 of them in your garden or in your house celebrating you or celebrating your work, I don't know how you feel about it, but for me, I feel really grateful to have that number of people subscribing to my channel. Even if you're a friend of mine, if you're a family member and you subscribe to my channel, I'm really happy that you did so. I'm grateful. And for everyone I don't know physically and you subscribe to my channel, I'm really grateful for you doing that. So if you are returning subscribers and you're watching this video, I'm really grateful that you subscribe to my channel. And if you are seeing me for the very first time, you've not subscribed to this channel, this is the right time to do so. I'm sure you learn one or two things from everything I've said so far, and you could take time to watch my previous videos as well. I'll be posting more videos on this channel. Please do it to subscribe to the channel, as I will be putting out more content that will benefit you as well as benefit myself. So that's basically all I want to say today. So 500 subscribers, I'm happy, I'm grateful, and I celebrate every one of you that have subscribed to my channel, and many more that will subscribe to my channel, and you that you are thinking about subscribing at the moment, and you that you just subscribed. Thank you all, and God bless. Bye.